Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is such a different video to my usual content, but I know and I promised you guys that I would keep you in the loop with it. So today we're going to be, not that you can see it very well right now, but you will in a minute, completely pulling apart the retro couch that I purchased from the op shop. We're going to be starting off with one of the side chairs because we don't use it and it just makes sense to start with something smaller rather than pulling apart the thing that we actually use right now, which is the main one. So I've got two side chairs and a main chair, so we'll just be doing this one. My dad's here. Come on over, Dad.
You need to put the chairs in.
What do you mean?
Put the cushions
in, yeah. Oh. Anyway, this is my dad, Graham, and he's an ex-upholsterer, so you've kind of been wormed in.
Ex-upholsterer.
Well, do you currently do it?
Retired upholsterer.
Okay, retired upholsterer. Sorry, Dad. Right. So basically, I've like wormed him into helping me do this.
Twisted my arm.
Pardon?
Twisted my arm.
Twisted your arm, yes. I don't think I'm really going to be giving much value back, unfortunately.
Well, put the cushion in and then they can see.
Yeah.
Right at the start.
Okay. So this is what we are starting off with. A gorgeous, what would you say it is, Dad? Like a 1970s?
Yeah.
70s piece.
Turn it around so you can see them.
Oh, that's okay. I can turn. So it's got this beautiful exposed wood at the back. Now it has been completely ruined by the delivery driver, but I'm planning on restaining that at some point, and I can obviously remove the cushions at any time to redo that. But my dad's down on this weekend, so we're going to start with what he knows. So it's got this puffy style cushion that, as you can see, overlaps past it, but the actual structure of the wood is extremely strong and very aesthetically pleasing. So what we're planning on doing, we're going to take the cushions back off. So as you'll see, they were actually leather. Dad was explaining because I was wanting to go kind of a modern square look, so replicating a similar bottom seat on the top. If you want to just show it on the top, Dad. So that's kind of the plan, is to do that instead of the puffy thing.
That might be just imitation, and it might just be.
I think they kind of pull out, don't they? Like they're a little peg, so they pull out, and then it will just release the. So we're currently trying to get these arms out, and they seem to be pegged in there by, is it 4 pins or 5? 4, one each side. Oh, you got it! How did you do that? So, okay, so that's what it looks like.
There you go.
And it's just stapled on at the bottom.
Yeah, stapled on the bottom there.
So I don't need to do any sewing at the bottom. Yes!
So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
Inside arm.
Oh, sorry, I'm glad we're filming this, that's all I'm gonna say.
Because this one here, this one is OSB.
Outside.
Yeah, outside arm, and then we go the same. That's front, and that's back, because that piece is going to come off from that piece.
I've also realised that in this video I've never shown what the intention for it is to look like. So I'm going to show inspiration pictures here. I'm not yet sure if we're going to do button pressing because I don't know if I'm going to be able to have the machinery to do that, or if I need to get someone else to do it locally because Dad doesn't live here. How much that's going to cost.
How much? That's it. There you go.
There you go.
That's all
oh my God,
it
is
is.
that ants?
Huh?
That's ants.
Yeah, you just have to clean it off. They got in. Well, there's nothing to stop them getting in.
So we are in Spotlight and they are having a 40% off sale, which is exactly what we're after. This is a range that we were considering, which is the suede velvet mix. And this is the pink color I was looking at. But in person it looks quite like bitty and liney. And it's also a lot dustier pink than I was hoping for. So I think this range isn't going to be as good as what I thought it was going to be. We then have the Galena range, which is technically not an upholstery range, and it's a little bit thinner, and it's like slippery on the inside as well. So we've got this color, which actually looks more blue on the camera. It's actually more of an aqua tealy color. It's crazy how different that picks up on the camera. And then this one is also more green than what it is on the camera. But I'm not in love with any of them, and I really am trying to find a particular luxe velvet range, and I cannot find it anywhere, so I will hopefully find that. Now to pick the zippers. I actually think I'm going to go with the brown because it matches the wood on the chair, versus matching whatever color we choose, because that way it'll be hidden anyway and it doesn't really matter. We came away buying a blue velvet, which was not ideal, not the first choice, but within, like, what do you reckon, Dad, like 150 kilometers around us, there was no stores that stocked it.
Yeah, no supply of any.
Oh, that's a noisy fan.
Any of the, yeah.
Yeah, there was literally no stock anywhere, and this was exactly 7 meters, which is exactly what we needed. So I think it was just a sign to say go with this color. I really do like the color. I just preferred 3 others. We've got scissors there, Dad.
We'll do a bit more. Because 7 meters is longer than you think.
It is, isn't it? Okay, so I quickly wanted to run you through my plans that my dad and I created, just to kind of give you a rough idea on what we were thinking. So we drew, or my dad's idea was to draw the panel, which is essentially showcasing 7 meters. And we sort of did a rough idea of how we were gonna plan that out. So we did 2 seat cushions. So there is 8 side panels for the arms, 4 inside, 4 outside, and we just did the measurements of the pulled apart material for that. And we've got the back cushions, the outside panels, which was behind the wood, and that was pretty much it, apart from the arches. We were not sure what the width of material was going to be like until we went into the store. So we left these as a negotiable where they could go kind of thing. And so we ended up sort of slotting them in between the material cutouts and some down the bottom. So because the top cushion was going to be altered, we had to measure how much we wanted the foam cutout to be. So we did 58 wide by 52 high, and the 52 was to the arch point, but we actually wanted it to 50 where the arch starts. This was my list of to get. So we got 10 zips, 40 buttons, which I ended up returning because they were too flimsy for the material I was using. And we've actually decided post all of this that I'm gonna not be putting any buttons in it. I kind of like the look of it without them. We got thread, which we ended up going a blue thread, not a cream thread. We got the little nail tacks from Bunnings and some fluffy foam Dacron for more cushioning around some of the foam we already had from the old seat. And we also put down Velcro. We never ended up getting this, and I may still get it, just to stick the cushion to the back of the wood if it decides that it doesn't want to stay there. But for right now, it seems to be sitting nicely. And this is a diagram for the next chair, which I'm going to be doing, which is actually a 3-seater couch. So this will be a part 2 video. This will be a different material color as well, so stay tuned For that?
No, it's the 2 arms.
Oh yeah, 76.
So what is it? 76
and 80.
and 80. That's still not. That's 156 and we've got 146. But
do we have to do the arms next to each other? Could we put an arm next to a seat cushion?
well, that's what I was thinking, because if we do 80, which is, I think that's the longest one, isn't it? I think. We've got, that gives us 66.
Yeah, and
So
60
we can do one of those.
Yeah. So
So
then, what's left? So then we've got all of. So what about the inside arms? Where are they going to sit?
Well, they'll be the same because they're
Next to the seat panel.
This is still too wide to do with anything else again. So we'll have to do the same.
Under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. There's a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah. Drugs and cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, but saying bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. There's a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Was it hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. There's a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah. Yeah, there's a remedy, remedy, yeah. Oh no. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. There's a remedy, remedy, darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. There's no remedy, remedy, yeah.
Still looks darker than their picture,
Yeah,
but I think we've got it
It's
upside down,
nicer.
obviously. But
I'm glad it's darker than the online picture,
yeah,
and it looks like a
so
nice.
the other way. The other way will be the light side, won't it? Because that's the side we're going to see.
Is it?
Yeah, because that's down the right way. Look.
Yeah.
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 That's your.
So that'd be the way it's on. Yeah. Cool. I love it. We finished cutting it all, and when I say we, I mean him. But I'm really stoked with it all. You did a good job. It makes so much more sense when I have someone that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, but when you see it in the little bits, you can see, oh, that's easy. I just got to sew those two pieces.
Yeah.
And then you go and do those two pieces, and then you get the whole
grand
thing comes
scheme.
together.
Yeah. I think I'm just excited for tonight because we're gonna put the pins into the pieces to know where we're gonna sew, and then I can just have Dad help me do a couple of the curves on them because he's leaving me tomorrow morning and it's nearly night time, so we're very nearly done, but next is the sewing, and we've got about 1.5 meters left for any mistakes that may happen.
Yeah.
Okay, we have been spending the past hour bickering, no I'm just kidding, about pinning this. So I've pinned one half of the seat and I've just put in the correct thread and I'm about to do a practice run. Bear in mind, this is only my like 4th time on this machine. So I've adjusted all of the settings, checked the needle. We're just gonna go for it, see how it goes. And yeah, wish us luck. Then we go into reverse.
Yeah.
Taking it well.
How big stitches are they?
Pretty close together.
You'd probably go for a big. You go for a
Bigger?
A big, yeah. You don't need that many.
So we'll go 3.
Yeah, that's
what you want?
well, it's plenty for. See, if you wanted to go more, you could. But you see, that's.
But did you see my straight lines?
Yeah. No, that's good.
Okay. It's not moving forward.
Do it. Then put it. If you put a bit under, do a couple forward, and then go back to the end.
Okay.
Yeah, because that might. So you can take.
Yeah,
so,
I'm going to. Yeah.
There you go. Over there.
Oh, talk about professional. I could be friggin' paid for that shit.
You sure could.
Look at that.
And the colour's good too.
Oh, hell's
Yeah,
yeah.
you hardly
I'm
see
sorry,
that.
I need to show this off.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
this is my first serious time sewing. Look at how straight that is.
Here you go. Don't get
We're a bit bright.
Don't get too confident. You do some more.
Hey, shush.
That's good. Yeah, I'll pin the other one.
Okay, so we just tested it and it needs a whole nother seam flipped over on both sides. It's about 2 centimeters out.
Yeah, we made it bigger.
We made it bigger just in
to be on the
case.
safe side.
Yeah. And so now I'm gonna, instead of fixing that up, I'm gonna practice on the cushion corners and stuff. And that should be good. Have a look at that. Tell me what you think.
Alright, it's going to be hard work until we've got the other side done. But let's just look at your pleats, because that's the bit we're worried about. See, there's one there.
Oh, you know,
Right.
It's not good or it is good?
Oh, there's one there too.
Well, yeah.
Where did that one come from?
Well, from a plate. I did tell you, I just told you I was doing another one.
So which?
Finished one side, but we realised that one was my first attempt was very pleaty. I figured out how to do it without the pleats, and it looks so much better on the second side. So this is the first side, which looks silly. We're going to unpick that. And then this is the side that's good. Just pull it down like...
Right, because it's got pins in.
Yeah. Obviously it's going to be a lot easier when it's in to see.
But yeah, you can see the difference, you know, in the two sides.
100%.
So yeah.
I'll
But
unpick
did you want to? We got to do it from the end.
Yeah, I did it all the way from there down to there.
But do we need to pick it all the way down to there?
Probably not, just from there to there.
Just from the centre.
Maybe to like there, so I've got a
Well,
bit of
we'll
room.
do it to there and see how you get on, and then we have to go right to the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy with that. Do you think I did a good job?
You did a good job on the second one.
Yeah.
Like say once you've.
Yeah. See, I figured out how to turn the corner with it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Because you see it.
See, that was without pins and that was with pins.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try without pins. That looks so good. Are you so proud of my artwork? Like, look at that.
Yeah,
I know.
that's come out
do
real
that.
good.
I'm so impressed.
And when we've got on there so it's on here tighter.
Your face.
That looks so good.
Right, you just got out of frame. What do
That
you
looks
think?
so good for your first attempt at doing this.
Yeah. Well, it was technically my third.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be tighter. You're going to imagine it
yeah, once
when,
it's
when
all
the other
done.
side's done
Mm.
and it pull into that end.
Love it.
It'll get rid of a few of these things.
Just another 8 or 9 to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our, what we hope is to be finished cushion seat cover. I feel mentally exhausted by it. I'm not very confident because the zip is so off. But we'll try it. We'll see. So we'll fold it in with Dad's special
So you
hat.
got it? So you know which way up you are?
Yeah.
Said that?
Well, I know it. That's all that matters. But that's the bottom. That's the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom.
I'm just hoping and praying that the zipper hasn't ruined it all. I want to be helping, but I'm trying to film it.
Really.
Well, it looks nice, like a good fit. That way, at least, like the width way. Hello, Katie's Sewing. Sorry, but can I just remind you, I've only ever sewn 4 times in my life. This just goes to show it's a foolproof method. If you copy what you're doing, like the patterns of the old one, you can do it. Is it fitting down the bottom, Dad? How are we looking?
By the bottom, this end.
Down the end. Is it going to zip up?
Zip up, because then that'll be the...
Holy God, I did that with the help of you, but I sewed it all. That's my sewing. Shut up! Shut up! This is so exciting. Okay, this is like, I'm about to cry. This is so exciting. What? I did that. That would, if someone told,
That's the line bit.
if you showed me this before I knew everything that we did, I would say you did this. But I did this. Oh my God, I actually don't mind the corners there.
That's good. They're good corners.
Sorry, what was that?
They're good corners.
Sorry.
They're good corners.
Okay. Oh my God, I love them. Come on, let's go try it on the couch.
Alright, such an honour.
A moment of truth.
Okay.
If you hear it go crack, 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 crack.
Can I just sit down normally?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh.
Does it feel nice?
Is it not so squeaky?
Not so squeaky.
Oh, that's so nice.
That looks really nice.
It's not a matter. Under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. cigarette smoke, is it? The print you wanna leave behind. Get all those cold eyes cold looking. But saying bye, bye, bye.
Good morning, friends. It is a couple of days, no, it's about a week and a half actually, since I last spoke to you. This is an update of the hard work I've been doing on the couch, or on the side chair I should say. I have now reupholstered and popped on the arms, and as you can see, you can't actually see the seams anyway because of where they lodge behind the wood. I'm so freaking obsessed with this blue, you guys. It is looking incredible. I nailed the back plate on that one, and I did one of the seat cushion chairs just to see what it looked like. Today my goal is to be doing the top seat covers. I went to the Gold Coast to get some foam, so I got 5 of these, and I've been cutting the edge to make it more rounded to match the bottom chair roundedness. That's the original bottom seat, so that's kind of what I'm replicating, except we've just cut it to be a bit shorter to sit on the top. So if you can imagine that with a seat cover on it, that is what I've been working on, is making that edge rounded. I've just been using a bread knife and scissors. That seems the most accurate way, but I'm freaking obsessed with it. I've got so much work left to do. All right, I think it is time for some time lapsing.
foresee the fall. Maybe it's time to decide what to do with the fact that it happens to us all.
that is it. This is the final chairs. I am so beyond proud and happy with them. We ended up adding some extra foam underneath this green slip just to kind of give it a little bit more what's the word, stability when you're sitting on it, because your lower back otherwise can sort of start to hurt because the foam is older. It is a lot softer now, so we have done that, and then the back cushions are quite firm at this point, but it will eventually also give way over time. But that is it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please go down and hit the thumbs up. I would love to hear your comments on what your thoughts are and how they've progressed and the colour of them, the design of them, anything you would have done differently. And I'm going to be doing the big main 3-seater couch in the next video. So if you're excited for that, come let me know in the comments. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on that upload. And if you have any suggestions for it as well, let me know. I have picked the material, which is so exciting, and also leave your guesses for the color of that in the comments. If you have made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your time and also love for these chairs, and I will see you very soon for my next video. Bye!